Yes, parents reading facts. Just because you're a parent doesn't mean you are entitled to respect. Yeah, parents just really straight up, that sign can't stop me because I can't read, Dr. Evil looking.
How about new?
Hello, all of you lovely individuals, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/insaneparents, because, as I always say, if you don't got some, you know somebody who does, and really, that's never a good thing. So, you know what? Hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know some weird experience you have with your parents, like your parents saying, I will turn off the gravity if you don't pause your online game that I know for a fact you cannot pause. So, you know, a Lego. Things I don't do as a mom that would send all of the woke moms into a coma. Let my son wear dresses. Vaccinate. Oh no, God forbid you want your kid to live to double digits ages. Encourage modern feminism. Send my kids to school and let my kids choose their gender or pronoun. God forbid your kid goes and gets an education. How dare you? Just saying right now, I am not going to take you seriously if you feel like you have to censor out a word that very much does not need to be censored. Like the people that for some reason on Twitter have to censor out the word obese. Hey, you guys are both off today, right? I think we should discuss flight prices if you want. They are starting fluctuations. Hey, I deposited your federal refund check today in your state employee credit union. Oh, it actually came? Thank you, Mama. You're welcome. You can deposit $100 in my credit union account. Can I Cash App? I don't have trusted internet right now. Yes, that would be great. Yeah, because your parents asking for a cut of your federal refund is totally not weird. All that on top of it, I'm not sure you even asked them to do that. So we can also then add on top of all of that of going through your mail. For whatever I've done to you, I'm sorry. I don't know what your issues are, but we all have them. I guess you wrote your mother off. You wrote your sister off, so I'm guessing that I'm next in line. I love you, and I always will, Dad. Well, considering the caption on this one said, had to go no contact with my dad because he kicked my dog, yeah, no, that one's, if he's up next, that's very much understandable. You do understand that this person cut me off, right? Not the other way around. Okay, so what is the issue you're having with me? Help me understand. You also cut me off of Life 360 for no reason. I was about to turn it on and noticed you cutting me without asking. Okay, that didn't make me feel very good. I just asked for space, not just shutting me out. I just don't want to talk about it. I'm bad with confrontation, and I'm scared of the repercussions. I feel you just get very defensive and angry. Why am I upset? You kicked my dog, that's why. You never apologized for it either, and instead you justified it. This person hit that other person in the nuts too. Does that mean that he can go chase her and revenge kick her? F no, he would never hurt an animal. I don't appreciate you hurting my dog after I yelled, don't kick him. I don't care what your reasoning is. You do not get to hurt my family and expect me to pretend like nothing happened. On top of that, when I was enthusiastically trying to show you and tell you about my trip, you just didn't care. You could have pretended. And on top of that, I felt you were way too strict on this person, or that's actually the dog, for being a puppy. Let her have fun and play with the others. But this is how they get their energy out. But the bottom line is, you hurt my child while being in my home and didn't apologize. I don't appreciate it. Well, sounds like you have a grudge for a long time, and I know who you get it from. You get it from your mama. And again, I apologize for what I've done. But have you apologized to me for the time you were sitting in on your floor in your bedroom and you told me I hate you? Do you remember that me and your mom was arguing in the hallway, punch holes in the walls because you told me you hate me? How do you think that made me feel? Wait, hold on. Now you're trying to justify punching stuff? And I know when I'm not one at someone's house, so don't worry about me staying at your house ever again. I will go stay in a motel if I have to. Do you remember that $6,000 I gave you from that Home Depot shop that was just run out of my pocket because I felt freaking guilty guilty of it, that I had to give it all to this person for her schooling because the court system said so? Did I ever give you a big thank you for that, just like when I gave y'all money for Christmas? I felt like it was only $5,000, but your reaction of it felt like it wasn't enough. So, all of the times I called all of these years, you always told me he was sleeping. You was working, so all of this time, you just did not want to talk to me on the phone. And for the 360 stuff, y'all didn't even want to be on there. That's why y'all turned your stuff off, just so nobody knows where y'all at, or y'all having an argument, or whatever it may be. But it's all about life. Life goes on. You're born, you live, you die, and that's what happens in the world. And another thing, do you remember how long I stayed in that one-bedroom apartment, and did you notice how many times you came to visit me? Not a lot. I'm still your dad, and I will love no matter what. I'm not even going to respond to any of this, because I just told you why I didn't talk to you, yet I literally said you get 1, defensive, and 2, angry. And what did you do? Both of these. Dad, all I wanted was a genuine apology. You never gave me one. All I wanted was a, hey, that was so uncalled for doing that, I am so sorry. But instead, you pulled out multiple things from over 12 years ago on a grudge you had on me. By the way, Dad, something that happened only 2 months ago is not a grudge. My feelings are completely valid, and it's reasonable to be upset after someone you love gets physically violent with your child. If you wanted to push me away, congratulations, you did it. You brought up stuff to guilt me and make me feel like S, all because I just wanted to let you know how you hurt me, and on something that happened 2 months ago. Nothing you said to me had anything to do with what I said to you. So I guess you've been feeling that way for a while, and you've been holding in these feelings or found the moment to really blow up on me. I'm not even going to try to explain why what you sent was not okay on any level. You know what? You're right. I'm wrong. I apologized. Apologize is past tense. I'm not sure how hard this is. You took your apology and asked me if I had apologized for all of the things I did. Dad, that isn't an apology. You kid cut off contact because you punted their puppy. Yeah, no shit they're gonna cut off contact. I wouldn't want to talk to anybody who treats an animal I have like that whatsoever. You can get into an argument with somebody, but don't get things involved that have absolutely nothing to do with it. And by the way, congratulations on saying, oh, I don't get defensive and angry, and then getting defensive and angry in a multi-paragraph and page context. You must not know the definition of accountability, do you? Well, you need to get your stuff done. Find out what time the homecoming dance starts and when it ends. We will see how long you stay and when you go. I don't trust some of your acquaintances. Why don't you trust them? Their reputations don't quite meet my standards. You saying that has me thinking your standards include the phrase, aren't you supposed to be sitting at the back of the bus? What reputations? You haven't even met any of them. If you want, you can meet some of them at lunch tomorrow. They're all pretty chill. I'm not gonna take anybody that's been around since segregation's facts the point when it comes to their standards, because I know that sometimes it can be a bit askew. That, or what do you want to guess, Bible Thumper 2? Oh, God forbid they held hands. They are not pure. Did you get the storm warning notification? There's a tornado watch until 8:30, though it usually don't mean anything. Just keep an eye out. Go to the basement if things get iffy, take water, and make sure your phones are charged. You don't text me to make sure I'm okay, but you do text me about a freaking tornado? Actually, I was giving you time to cool off, but I see it's too soon. Too soon? Like I said, you haven't even tried to check on me. You went after him, for frick's sake. Just wanted to let you know I miss you and the kids very much. I'd like to know how this person is doing in school and what this girl would like for her birthday. And then a couple of days later, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and tell you that I love and miss you very much. Happy birthday, baby girl. I love and miss you very so much. Stop messaging me. We are estranged for a reason. If it continues, I will block whomever it is. Yeah, it's a certified fact that parents like this are professionals at not knowing how to take a damn hint. I am writing a Freedom of Information request regarding my family. I am requesting all and any information held on my family, all notes from everyone in my family and their sessions, all of the mental health risk assessments, all therapy sessions between all my family members. I am requesting all and any paperwork, including the letter to social services. I would like this in paper format, and I would like it delivered on hands and knees by the terrible women that screwed us over with their gender ideological heart. Caption on this one stated, mother requesting all of the information on my therapy sessions as my old therapist got social services involved due to my parents being emotionally, can't say the word, abusive. So basically, you want all of the evidence of you being called out. Great job on that one. Just wait until you find out about this very commonly knowledge thing called doctor-patient confidentiality. Yeah, you ain't getting anywhere, man. You can't type up any little document and then just have that think that works. That's no skeleton key for you getting any documentation you want. Congratulations on becoming another example of effing around and finding out. I don't want to see a single Parent of the Year mug in your cupboard. You do not deserve any of that shit. And if you do have one, I am going to automatically assume you bought that for yourself and are telling people that your kid got it for you. I guess the children parents of Liberqua children. I was cooking dinner in my kitchen today, and all of a sudden it hit me. It's very hard not to be angry with my kids. I feel like they have plunged us into a life we don't expect to have anything to do with. Please hear me say, I love my kids. I love all people. I just never imagined in 1,000 years that 4 out of 5 of my kids would be living in an LGBTQ lifestyle. I was saved at 18, and I've tried really hard to live a godly life. I grew up in a world, so I'm not a stranger to it, as opposed to what, growing up in the void? I just didn't want it to be part of my life anymore. However, my children are embracing it. I know good and well the types of heartache they're headed for, and I would do anything to stop it, except I can't. And sometimes it makes me angry that they have chosen a life for me that I don't want. That is to see, if I want them in my life, I have to be a part of a life I don't choose. I will never not choose them. So here I am, with a life I choose to live, but don't want this way. I was never in the LGBTQ community, but I left the world to walk in the spirit. My children have just not chosen that, and it breaks my heart. And honestly, sometimes it makes me mad at them. I feel like there's enough stuff from that Facebook group for there to be a whole video for itself. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.